After the announcement of the metaverse, everyone's been talking about cryptocurrencies, NFTs, blockchain, etc. etc. And at first glance, it may look like a very easy and interesting subject to learn, but soon we realize it's quite hard to understand unless we know the purpose of cryptocurrency and where it has originated from. And that is exactly what I will be covering in this video. In this video, I will try to make cryptocurrency as simple as possible for you to understand. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Now before I tell you the purpose of cryptocurrency, let us see where cryptocurrency has originated from, and for that you need to take a glimpse of the past. When society was in its early stages, the only way you could buy and sell things was through barter system. And in barter system, you only trade a utility for a utility or a product for a product. There wasn't any money involved. For example, I have 4 oranges, I could trade it for 4 mangoes. And the problem with barter system is that what if no one wanted my oranges? Right? What if no one was interested in what I'm trading for? Then I wouldn't be able to buy any product. That is exactly the problem with barter system, and that led to the creation of stage 2, coins. Because at that point of time, coins were made up of precious metals like gold and silver. Everyone just accepted that they are worth something, and all of a sudden it didn't matter if I didn't have oranges. As long as I have coins, I could trade it for whatever I want. And this led to stage 3, notes and currencies. As humans evolved, we put our trust into banks and governments, and soon we realized there is no need for us to be carrying precious metals in our pockets. We could trade it for something more convenient, like paper money. And again, banks were set up and people had just accepted if there is a note coming from the bank, it has the signature of the bank and the government approves it, we can surely trade with it. Now currency did not value because it was made up of precious metals. It just has value because the government says it has value. This led to stage 4, digital trading. And in online, we don't actually see our physical money getting transferred. It's all just spreadsheets owned by the bank, which shows how much has been debited from my account and how much has been credited in their account. So now you may ask, when we move physical money into digital money, why not move physical assets into digital assets? And that, my dear friends, is exactly what an NFT is. And I'll be talking more about that in my next video, Metaverse, the world of NFTs. Now we have to discuss the problem with online trading and the birth of cryptocurrency. The major drawback to online payments is safety. Unlike banks and locker systems, online trading is relatively new. According to a survey conducted in 2017, identity theft is the fastest growing digital crime in the world. And let me remind you of few other examples. In the year 2014, Home Depot was the victim of a big time cyber attack. Now, would you believe me if I told you the place where you buy groceries is capable enough to leak almost 56 million credit card details? That is exactly what happened with Home Depot, and that's not the only one. In December 2016, US retailer company TJX Maxx identified almost 45.6 million debit and credit card details were stolen, and this happened because one of their systems had a backdoor for over 18 months. And not just that, in 1999 there was a 21-day shutdown in NASA because of a cyber attack from a 15-year-old, and I'm not kidding, a legit 15-year-old Jonathan James hacked NASA. When we hear these kind of examples, what gives us the guarantee that online trading is actually safe? But having said that, now we are moving towards a safer, in fact much safer and constant trading system called crypto. And the security of crypto is handled by blockchain. And most people think blockchain is a cryptocurrency. Well, my dear friends, you are wrong. Blockchain is the father of cryptocurrency. Blockchain is what created the cryptocurrency. Blockchain is quite confusing, but the core of blockchain is quite simple. Blockchain, like the name suggests, consists of blocks, and every transaction I make with Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency is converted into a block. Each block contains transaction data like who paid, who received and how much. There is also a hash, which is a specific serial number of your transaction, and the third phase containing your previous hash or the details of your previous transaction. So when all your transactions transaction data or all your blocks put together in one line, it creates a digital spreadsheet called a Bitcoin ledger. So now let me tell you how this is implemented and how blockchain makes cryptocurrency very, very safe. At this point, most people know what crypto mining is. It's basically donating one of your computers to run the Bitcoin ledgers in return for some amount of Bitcoin. By doing this, you're not having one, not two, not three spreadsheets, but almost more than 1 million spreadsheets run across the world. For example, let's take this as a scenario. I steal $1,000 from someone's Bitcoin account. It won't get through because blockchain will say 99% of other computers are showing the same result, only my computer is showing a different result, and so I will be caught. The only way to do fraud with blockchain is by changing the data in more than 1 million computers around the world at once, which is impossible. Now we know blockchain makes cryptocurrency very, very safe. Let's take a look at few other cryptocurrencies. Now we've already talked about Bitcoin, but did you know after the invention of the Bitcoin and the blockchain, there's been almost 4,000 different cryptocurrencies already created and each one has their superpowers. Let's get to know them. Here are a few examples. Ethereum, my favorite, can process transactions even faster than Bitcoin. There is Cardano, which is technologically superior. There is Litecoin, which has a newer algorithm, and so many others. But now the question arises, so what? It's not like I can walk up to Starbucks and buy a coffee with Bitcoin, right? That's the dark side of crypto. Utility. We have to understand where cryptocurrency is being utilized, where we can trade with cryptocurrency. Only then can we make money out of it. And that, my dear friends, is exactly what an NFT does, a non-fungible token. But for that, you need to wait till my next video in which I'll be talking about the metaverse and how we can trade with NFTs in a very smart way. But until then, my name is Srivatsan, you're watching Tech Vibes, and catch you in the next one.